Good morning, everybody. Dr. Vuong here, Best Effin' Dad, with a quick COVID update. It's going to be a short one today. Today's March 1st. We're heading into the spring season. And yes, case numbers are coming down. That's super important. But I want to talk more about a variety of things, but really kind of dealing with our anxiety around school right now. So as y'all know, I have a 5-year-old and a 15-year-old. He's a sophomore, 5-year-old going into kindergarten. So we got email from the elementary school that starting today, they were going to drop the mask mandate in the public school systems here in Houston. So Eric and I were talking about that, and we had a conversation with Mason last night. I said, Daddy needs to talk to you about masks. And she says, what, Daddy? I said, tomorrow when you go to school, which is today, some kids might not be wearing masks, and that's okay. But I want you to continue wearing a mask. Do you know why? And she goes, because of the corona? I said, yes, baby, because of the corona, but also because you have a cold. She currently has a cold. She's been blowing snot out of her nose. And she had a very mild case. She tested positive for coronavirus in January, last month, or February, and end of January, beginning of February. Very, very mild, sick for about 3 to 4 days, got better, went back to school, got a cold for the last half a week or so. And so it's important you have this conversation with your children and do what's comfortable for you. So Erica and I are boosted. Her older sisters just got boosted, and she is double vaxxed. Now, the newest report from Pfizer says that the 5 to 11-year-olds are not as protected during the Omicron surge, which makes sense, explains why my child got sick. But remember, they're not boosted, and also it's 1/3 of the dose of the adult. So you're giving them a much less, smaller dosage of vaccine. So it's not surprising to me, because you want what they're trying to do is balance effectiveness with a safety profile, so you don't have as many side effects. So they chose a 1/3 dose, which led to more kids having more cases. But remember, 1, they're not boosted, and 2, it prevented severe disease. So I said, Mason, some kids will not be wearing masks tomorrow, and that's okay. It became very important that I wanted her to understand that, 1, she shouldn't pick on people for not wearing masks. She shouldn't be like, you need to wear your mask. And 2, it's okay, and other kids should not be picking on her because she chooses to wear a mask. Now, kids are kids. They are going to, trust me. I mean, you guys all survived your childhood, right? Yes? Some of y'all are still scarred, but for the most part, you survived your childhood. So our kids are going to be fine. It's really the adults and both sides of the aisle. Some adults are going to be panicking and upset, like, oh, it's too soon, we shouldn't be doing this. That's one opinion. Another opinion is, see, I knew it, masks don't work, they should have done this a long time ago. I want to remind you, 950,000 Americans have died. I mean, we did not handle this well, so don't be thumping your chest and declaring victory so soon, dude. So I guess the message is, as we open back up, we have to be very tolerant of there's enough anxiety, there's enough bad behavior, there are enough people acting silly, doing stupid stuff with guns and cars, and we just need to focus on being kinder. It's almost like we've been in timeout for too long, and now we have to learn how to play again on the playground. You know what I mean? Like we got to focus on the good behaviors, and that's the approach I'm taking with my child. And I'll have to have the conversation with my 15-year-old, because teenagers are, man. They once those masks come off, but we'll see. All right. Until next time, y'all be safe. Best Effin' Dad. See you next time.